What's going on, YouTube? Coming back from the greenhouse here for another Hot Tub Aquaponic garden update here. Got some decent growth going on here. Definitely full with some water. And it's starting to algae up a little bit, so that's kind of good news. Means at least there's some nitrogen being produced somewhere. If you can see down there, my little tiny little goldfish. I think there is just under 3 dozen. Oh yeah, water level isn't as high as I wanted. I want that pipe underwater, but that has not happened yet. But we've had a bunch of storms and stuff, so I'm draining the reservoir every time it rains and trying to get this thing up to level. And I have to share it with Hot Tub Aquaponic garden, which you can see is doing a lot better. Anyway, HydroTube's still here. I don't know what the heck. I just haven't had a second to do anything in here, so this is pretty much what it looks like. This was hanging out over like where I'm standing right now. I just kind of moved it around over here so I wouldn't keep rubbing against it as I would walk through the walkways here. Strawberries. Middle of a pretty weird strawberry die-off, so I'm just kind of letting them do their thing, and we're going to go ahead and just get rid of all the strawberries someday when I have a second. And we're going to import some from the dirt garden outside where they are just about well, I guess they're just past starting to berry. So here's some more strawberries over there looking crappy. Some new growth, but it looks really bad. Radicchio over there. Hey, I can see it now. Still have some more lettuce over here. Pretty much I'm letting it go to flower. See if I can get some seeds off of it. My gigantic, look, I didn't even clean up the bed here. Some leaves laying down and everything, making it look crappy. My gigantic Swiss chard here. As you can see, the leaves are looking really crappy. It was, I don't know, everybody was saying it was 94 yesterday, so I'm sure that was well into like 110, 120 here in the greenhouse yesterday. Sun was really, really bright. So I'm sure that's not helping any of these cole crops here. But here's my little guy right there, looking pretty good. Got some crappy stuff going on up there, but yeah, what you gonna do? I'm just reporting what happened. Here is my dinosaur kale. A little light on the leaves here, some of these guys, but overall the new growth is actually really green, so that's very encouraging. Didn't miss anybody. Strawberry, this is probably my best looking one in the entire garden. Alright, I still haven't added iron. Doggone it. Alright, I'll do that as soon as I'm done here. I keep forgetting to add the iron. I say it, and then I get so focused on these videos, then I just go inside and start uploading and stuff. Or not uploading. I have to render first. I have to edit, then render, then upload. All that fun stuff. Here's a little blue curled kale here, looking very nice. I don't know what is that in there. Some dark object in there. I don't know. It's gone now. Anyway, that's my little hugger here. He's hugging the garden here. As you can see, nice little stem on him. Goes all the way back here into this algae-filled pool of water. Speaking of that, my other giant kale here. Big kale. Beep. Topped it. I had to. It was looking really, really bad. I'll show you another one. Here's another one right here. And I topped this guy too. And as you can see, this is how it was looking. It was not looking very good. So either it's going to die or I can go ahead and do an experiment and top it. So I went with the experiment route because I love experiments. Another blue curled kale here. Not looking so good. Got a couple dead leaves here. But overall, looking not bad. More dead leaves right here. But overall, not looking too bad. Just forget about those dead leaves. Right over here, not sure what the heck that is. But maybe a dropping. More dinosaur kale. You can see kind of yellowing the leaves here. Starting to green up there at the center. Same thing, another dinosaur kale. My cabbage. Look at the size of these things, man. They're just gigantic. Look at that. Here, let me move back a little bit. Look at that. They're just taking up a lot of this bed. I think this bed's 4 feet long, maybe? Nah, it can't be 4 feet long. But it's a big bed. I can't see over here at this radicchio, but it's over there somewhere. Already talked about this. Dinosaur kale, more, and same thing, greening up in the center, but kind of looking on the outside. My little thing, yeah, I don't know what it is. some sort of lettuce type variety of some kind. Here is possibly another one, and that kind of reminds me of romaine. So, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I threw iceberg in. But, whatever. It's some sort of lettuce, and I can't believe it's growing right now because it's so freaking hot. Right now, it's like sundown, and it is still really, really hot here. I mean, nothing like yesterday, but still. My Brussels sprouts, look at all these guys. I can't even really focus on all of them because they're just growing into each other and looking awesome. And like I always say, try to grow them as close as possible, because if I'm doing anything correctly, they should grow no matter how close I put them. Yeah, more blue curltail. This one is kind of taking a hit. You can see down here we got some crappy looking leaves here. There's another one right over here. Up here, there we go. There's a good example. Got some more right over here. But with having no fish for quite a while and still not having nearly enough fish, I think we're doing pretty doggone good. Little tiny Swiss chard here, looking awesome. Next to its big, it's not mother plant, but its big friend over there. Look at that, just gigantic, big. And some deadly, crispy leaves. Ooh, coming up. Anyway, yeah, I guess that's it. Ooh, quit looking at me, Hydra Tube. You're a failure. Well, not really. This one was with the strawberries, and strawberries have been dying on me, so that's why they're not working. More of my lettuce here. This is one that I picked to go to seed. My basil over here. Look at that guy. That was pinched off the top. I just stuck it in here, and now I've got a basil plant growing. Kind of looking not great, but it's coming along. Thai basil really likes being in here. Look at this. I did try a leaf there, JT. Whew. Very, very weird flavor. It's good, but just very weird. Oop. And it looks like there's a little bit of yellowing of the leaves on there too. My jalapeno, not looking so good. Look at that. The one side just completely all died off. And it's not really loving life. This is the one I overwintered. I grew this one in this pot last year, and it grew up tall enough. I topped it up here for the winter, or after the winter, one of those two, and yeah, that's what we're left with. And now, on to the land of Malibar. Look at this. Got one there, 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 there. Over here, another one hanging back there. Look at this. Two more over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all over in here. A helmet head right over there. Or no, that's on the end of the leaf. Oh, there you go. That's the helmet head I was talking about right there. And another little guy right here. So we are just plentiful of Malibar. I got the master plant, not master, but the big plant is coming up here in a second. I've got my Brandywine sucker that I cut off and just threw in here. It is thriving. Just like my Marglobe sucker here, it is thriving. And hopefully we're going to get something from those guys. And my other Malibar, it now is missing its double cup. Oh, and it's broken. Look at that. Oh, jeez. Anyway, it is now in the gravel, and it is growing, well, not really many fish, but kind of aquaponic-wise. Otherwise, it's just, I don't know, growing in water. But look at this guy. Going all the way up, vining all across the trellis, hitting the rope, and it's heading all the way up there, but it's only made it right there so far. Here we go. Look at these pretty little, not flowers, but whatever they are, seeds or seed pods or whatever. Looking very nice. Look at this big old chunky one here. And these are all like little extra vines that are just popping off. So the main one was this one right here that was going up, and all these other ones are just extra. So my filter, still kind of filtering. And last but not least is my strawberry bed, where everything is dying off and I'm just kind of letting it. So I'm going to let all these guys go ahead and die off, and we will just get some more from outside and hopefully life will be good. I might cut this bed off, drain it, and just let it dry out, and maybe even throw some peroxide in here and clean out the bed that way. And that way, or actually, what am I talking about? No, I don't like this kind of bed, this stupid tote design. Not a good idea. I like my concrete mixing tray idea. So if I do replace this bed, the rocks are coming out, they're going to be dried in the sun, maybe peroxide, and then be put right back into, and I'll repurpose all of the bell siphon, the shroud, all the drain lines and stuff like that. So all I have to do is drill a hole in a new one, add the rock, and I'm ready to go. But that'll be coming sometime in the future. Playing with the peppers is more important to me right now. And I've got to get rid of this stupid hydro tube, or figure out a way to have it work. Anyway, that was my long-winded walk around here in the Hot Tub Aquaponic garden. Thanks for walking around with me. If you thought this was halfway interesting, throw me a thumbs up. I always love them. More importantly, a comment. I love comments. They're fun. And maybe I can encourage you to start making your own aquaponic garden, because I watched a video and thought, that is neat. I want to try that. And here we are. I've got 5 beds in this garden right here. I've got 5 beds in that garden over there, and a bunch of fish. So, yeah, it's kind of addicting. So maybe you shouldn't get into it, because if you do, you're going to waste a lot of money. Or spend a lot of money. I don't think I wasted any money. Anyway, I'm still rambling here, and the video is still going. So I'm going to hop off of here. Don't forget to subscribe so that you can check out what else is going on. Always have stuff growing on in here and ever expanding, like the hydro tube back there. I got to get to work on that. My super hot peppers over here with new gardens that have been added like every week, and my aquaponics and everything. So yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and come back to see what I'm improving on next, and I will catch you in the next video. Till then, later.